Hello, everyone, and welcome again to Tom Talker's Greatest Matches. Today, East meets West in a handicap match for America's honor. Now, some of you might be saying this is ridiculous because the Soviet Union collapsed over 20 years ago and certainly is no more of a threat than that kid who loiters in front of the local convenience store. Well, let me tell you something, and maybe it's only because I've been listening to a lot of Alex Jones and a lot of Glenn Beck as of late, but communism is just as big and as insidious of a threat as it has ever been since the 1950s. And this is where the battle for America's soul is taking place, right here in the middle of the wrestling ring, in front of wrestling audiences, most likely somewhere in the South. As well, a special kicker, Colt Wilde's personal services are on the line. If he were to lose this match, Pat Buchannan will get use of his personal services, and I don't even want to think about what that may entail. Anyway, folks, can good old Americana, good old American ingenuity and know-how put a stop to the rampage of the Soviet stud? Let's get down to the ring and find out. All right, folks, here we are down at ringside. Soviet stud waiting in the ring. He's got Colt Wilde and Stephen Andrews out there, and Pat Buchanan's got the mic, and he wants to say something. Let's hear what he's got to say. Wow, that's one man's opinion. Oh, a wager, folks. $5,000. That is a lot of money, folks. What's the catch, folks? Professional personal services contract on the line, folks. Will he accept that deal? I don't know. $5,000, does he have what I guess we could consider the greed or the confidence? I mean, but let's face it, what is more American than greed, folks? But his contract, those personal services, can you imagine? Oh, look at that. There's an agreement right there. Colt Wilde gonna shake hands. He's got Stephen Andrews okay on it. And here we go. Did he just lick his hand? That's actually pretty gross. But okay, all right. Well, those are our heroes right there. You can see them, all-American heroes. Colt Wilde and Stephen Andrews against the Soviet stud. Soviet stud, very, very impressive as of late. Just going on a tear, a real monster. You know, not only defeats the people he beats, but he crushes them, to be honest with you. And Pat Buchanan, definitely, I don't know where he found this guy. I would say the Soviet stud, more likely from the Georgian Soviet Socialist Republic. Looks more Georgian. I've seen a lot of Georgians, definitely. Same facial and body structure as many Georgians I've seen. And now the ref says ring the bell and we're underway. Oh, we've got the fans getting the clap in. We've got the USA chants. The fans showing their love for the country that we all love. Oh, look at that. Oh, did you hear that, folks? The threat is there. Pat Buchanan says the Soviet stud will go home if they don't quit chanting for the USA. Now, I guess Pat Buchanan would be out the $5,000 in that case. I mean, why make the wager if you're going to be so easily rattled? The Soviet stud, I mean, certainly on a tear. These two young heroes from America, one who licks his hand before shaking hands with the, oh, jeez, wow. Soviet stud showing he's got that explosiveness right there. You can see in the way he trots around there. Look at that. Whoa. Quick move right there. Oh, kick to the knee. That might be a good tactic right there if they can get the big man off his feet. that could really come in handy there, folks. Let's see if he's going to follow up on that strategy. He just kind of did it, but he's standing around. A little rub, get the blood moving there, as Soviet Stud is. All right, let's see. Again, boom. Oh, to the leg again. Is he going to follow it up with anything? No, he just kind of gets caught unawares there. And look at that. What was he expecting? Ooh, the Soviet Stud. Ooh, a powerful chop. You get to hear that back in the locker room. And I tell you, the Soviet Stud, he's got a very powerful slap-based offense. And you're seeing it right there. Nobody knows how to make that slap quite like the Soviet Stud. Little known fact, the Red Army definitely extensively trained in slap fighting. And if he's going to get him just as red as that flag, he's going to have to tag out. He's taking a lot of damage there from all those slaps. He's not going to be able to hang. Now Steven Andrews, the more experienced, the larger of the two team members, no slouch in power. And look at him moving, looking very good right there. And we'll see if he can match power. That's not a good idea, though. Soviet Stud, look at that. Nice pose right there, double biceps for the crowd right there. And he is definitely one of the best Tbilisi has ever produced. Let's see. Steven Andrews, look at that. Impressive. He's able to push it back. Nice double bicep pose, which is unfortunately obscured by the t-shirt he's wearing. You can see both members of Team America in very, very good shape. Steven Andrews definitely got an enviable body. Not clear why he's wearing a t-shirt because he is definitely in good shape. Ooh, yeah, he's going to give on that shoulder block. You just can't stand there when you've got 300, 400 pounds of Soviet Stud coming right at you. Pat Buchannan right now has the match in hand, he feels. Oh, test of strength. Would definitely work to the advantage of the Soviet Stud given his height and weight advantage, but he's just playing mind games with him right now. I have no idea what Pat Buchanan said. Oh, but Steven Andrews having none of it. Boom, a kick to the midsection. Thunderous forearm smashes. Thunderous forearm smashes. He's keeping on him. Looks like he's a little tired there. Oh, my God. Did you see that low blow? Oh, it's just like the Soviets playing dirty. The referee, I don't know how the referee didn't see that. I mean, he got him right there. It was a blatant low blow. I'm not sure. I mean, that's a disqualification right there, but the ref's letting it go. Probably because the fans are so interested in seeing a clean finish. Oh, there you can see that impressive body of Steven Andrews. Boom. Slap-based offense once again. He's going to what brought him to the dance right there. Slaps galore, folks. And now, big hip toss out of the corner. You can see Steven Andrews go high, high up in the air, showing the power of the Soviet Stud. All right, front chancery right there. Good chance to wear him down. He's got that weight. He's going to make Steven Andrews carry his weight. Steven Andrews definitely not looking good so far since he fell victim to that low blow. Since he fell victim to the low blow, it's been all Soviet Stud. Pat Buchanan letting those cheers get to him, even though his man has had this match one hand, trying to beat his way out of it. Look at that, another forearm. Another forearm to the Soviet Stud, who doesn't seem to be effective. Goes right to the eyes. Right to the eyes. That will stop. That will stop the momentum of Steven Andrews. And what does he have up next? Throws him in the ropes to the Irish whip. No! Wow, he just goes out on between the first and second rope. Wow, I don't know if I've ever seen that. The Rocky Top Fire Department coming out to check on him. Maybe he's on fire. Not sure. A man with some very odd-looking shoulders kind of standing there, standing a silent vigil, if you will, for America. And apparently that's going to count as a tag because Colt Wilde's in. Colt Wilde, I don't know if that's a legal tag, but the ref's willing to accept it despite the fact that Steven Andrews was not in his corner, in contact with the corner. Oh, look at that. Comes in real quick. A house of fire is Colt Wilde. Wow, I didn't think he had that kind of aggression in him. The camera's not following up. He's on top. Look at those hard punches. Hard wind-up punches. Look at that. Wow, down hard with an atomic drop. Did you see that knee drive into him? And that clothesline took it right off his feet. Very impressive clothesline right after he crushed him. Absolutely crushed him with the inverted atomic drop right now. Foot on the neck. Ref, come on. Get control. Get control. You know, one thing I find interesting is for being such large supporters of the Soviet Union, it really should have got like a staff for that flag, you know? I mean, it's kind of like you just kind of hang it in the corner and you hold it. Seems kind of silly. Oh, going to work on that leg right there. See that, folks? And now the Soviet stud, he's just measuring him now. He's just enjoying what he's doing right here. Just coming in nice and easy. Could he be preparing for another slap? Oh, he's having a good old time. The Americans are going to have to get something together if they're going to be able... Oh, yes, that slap-based offense. Very quickly. Takes him into the ropes with that Irish whip. He's going to go for it. It was a clothesline, a kick. No, the kick is caught. He caught the kick. Brings him down with a sweep. And is it going to be? Yes. Yes, I think it's going to be. Spinning toe hold into a figure 4 leg lock. Wow. The Soviet stud. He's got the ropes right there. He's holding the ropes. Ref, how can you not see it? He's tapping out. Ref calling for the belt. Ref, oh, finally sees the hands on the ropes. I don't know what he's going to do about it. He didn't see it before the match ended. What's the referee going to do? I don't know how the referee didn't see it far before the match ended, though, because it was pretty... Oh, no, the referee, he's waving it off. He's waving it off for the foot on the ropes. Not going to raise the Soviet stud's hand as a token of victory. And we'll have to see what's going to happen from here. Colt Wilde not looking good, but he's still alive. He's still alive, folks. And he could very well pull this one out. He's got to get a tag. He's got to get a tag to Steven Andrews. Look at that foot on the face right there. He's got to get that tag. But Steven Andrews not looking so good either, as I think he took a real splat on the outside. Look at this. Gonna head, lining up. Oh, there it is. A well-executed camel clutch, and that could be it. He's cutting off the blood to the brain through that carotid artery. It could be over very quickly. Pat Buchanan wants him to ask him. That's 1. That's 2. And that's, no, he's still in it. He's still in it, folks. He's still got that energy. He's still got to go. And he just kind of collapses right there. Foot on the chest. 1, 2, and 3. And that's it. Okay, wow. I was thinking he was going to make some sort of comeback there, but certainly did not happen. Pat Buchanan's got to be happy. He's not out his $5,000. And now the personal services will be provided. And I don't even want to know what that entails, folks. But whatever it entails, it's got to be something just out of this world. Anyway, a dark day for Colt Wilde, a dark day for Steven Andrews, and a dark day for America as the referee very gingerly gets out of the ring. Very gingerly. And yes, Steven Andrews has to come and collect Colt Wilde, who's still out cold from that camera clutch. And I don't know what can stop the Soviet stud. You saw what he did in there. He dismantled this team. He was never in any serious trouble. The slap fighting tactics were just on point. There was no way that these Americans were going to be able to do anything against him. It was just, oh, now the flag being held kind of upside down, but Pat Buchanan's going to fix that one. Maybe if he didn't have that portfolio in his hand, he wouldn't have these sorts of problems. Indeed, a complete disgraceful day for America. I'm not sure if America can take this kind of assault on its honor. But let's go ahead and take a look how this all went down, folks. All right, you can see those Filipino slap tactics right there of the Red Army taking their toll, resounding through the halls here. And I don't think Colt Wilde ever really recovered from those hard slaps to the back. Boom. There you saw Steven Andrews came in a house of fire. And I don't know if he was going to be able to chop down the big tree. But one thing's for certain. After that blatant low blow that the referee somehow didn't see, that was all over. Then going with what brought him to the dance. Big time slaps to the chest right there. And there's really nothing that he could have done about that with his shirt over his head again. How embarrassing. Big hip toss out of the corner. Now, we thought we were about to see some high impact maneuvers, but no. Ever the technician, he seizes on the weakness, Gets right down, gets right in. Boom. Figure 4 leg lock. And Colt Wilde cannot last for long. That gets waved off. But foot on the chest after the camel clutch, cobra clutch, it's finished. Well, a dark day for America, folks. Thanks for watching. Very sadly, good night, everybody.